want to stream part.
Water? Water, got it. No ice. Oh, wow, okay. And a Caesar salad. Good choice. Would you like dressing with that? No. 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 What about croutons?
Are you watching the stream?
No. Got it. Wait.
George, I'm giving you a demo of the game so you can see if you're actually going to enjoy it before you have to download it. I'm trying to save you space. Watch the stream. I'm giving you a demo of the game so you can see if you're actually going to enjoy it before you have to download it.
Audio still included.
I'm trying to save you space. Watch the stream.
Watching the stream go. Quick. Play.
What? Trying to save you space. Are you watching?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll see what I mean in a second. I'm just gonna do a regular one. When you actually start the game, you're only gonna start out with the Ironclad. He's gonna be the first person you start off with. My favorite is the second one so far. He's the Silent, and you also have the Defect, and the fourth one I don't have unlocked because I haven't beaten this game yet. But so we're gonna do the Silent, and his abilities mainly center around like weakening and poisoning enemies. Everyone's kind of got their own things. Like the Ironclad is about pure damage and defense. Like he's very basic. He's attack, get block, attack, get block, and then smack with block, and so on and so forth. The Defect is very particular. He's got orbs, and he's a very technical character from what I've seen. So we're gonna do the Silent, and I'm gonna kind of yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's transform a card. What I have. Let's transform one of these to boop. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but okay. So there's different paths. You kind of just want to pick a path. Like if you want more enemies, these are all obviously the enemy heads. There's a little legend you can see on the side, you know, and it'll show you, like these are unknown spaces, which means these are a lot of, these are like, you know, they can be different events and things like that. These are merchants, which means they're guaranteed that you'll find a merchant, you can buy shit. Treasure chests are usually, yeah, about midway to higher up, and treasure chests usually, you know, just contain some relics or something. Rest stops allow you to actually heal and things. There's not many of those. This is a really poor seed, by the way. This is bad. These are all regular enemies, and these are elite enemies, which are even stronger. They're just basically the same thing, but they're stronger. They're harder fights, but they're usually supposed to be more rewarding. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to start, see I like doing the question marks, so I'm going to start down this path here and do a lot of the question marks before fighting an elite. So here's a very standard fight. So he's dealing 11 damage to me. So these are my cards. So you got your cards at the very start, and
First you gotta remember the stream is very behind.
Oh, I know. I'm explaining it, and then you can listen to me in the stream. You can just ignore what I'm saying actively. Okay, so you got your
I just
cards.
needed to do over the mic.
What? I'm explaining it, and then you can listen to me in the stream. You can just ignore what I'm saying actively. Why are you playing it over the headset? Anyway, so cards all cost energy, and you start, like, base energy for all characters that I've seen so far is 3. Unless there's a character unless the final character starts with 1 extra, but usually they all start with 3. So
I turned my mic on so I can hear you.
that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But Yeah, so anyway, the so things cost energy. You got 3 energy to use each round, and it does reset, but you never, like, let's say I don't use any of the energy this round, it won't carry over to the next round, unfortunately, because that's not the way the game works. But since he's going to deal 11 damage to me, my only choice is to block all of it, unless I want to take damage. So I'm just going to use that, which means, you know, that's a free 4. It doesn't take anything. It doesn't cost me anything. So that's 1 energy, that's 2 energy, and I'm going to use my last energy since I'm blocking for 14 and he's dealing 11. I have plenty of blocks, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the extra and deal 6. And you're going to press Y to end your turn, of course. And that's literally what this game is. It's all, Sook, stop, please, please stop. I can't be petting you 24/7. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of do my thing that I'm used to doing. Let's card one of these. That's basically all this game is. You have energy, you want to use it to deal damage and to block if necessary. Like right here, he's not gonna do any attacks, so there's no need for me to block. And like here, he's gonna do an attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and block as for necessary. And that way I'm blocking all the damage he's gonna give me, and I'm dealing enough damage to hurt him. A little bit at a time. The game starts off a lot slower than it turns out to be in the end. Like this to weaken him, which weakening doesn't do anything, and I have nothing but blocks, so literally couldn't do anything besides block, fortunately. But that's kind of the way this game rolls sometimes. So he's dealing 13 damage. 6 block. I can only block 5 of it and deal as much damage as I can, and hopefully next round I'll be able to kill him. But I can't block more than the 5 damage, of course, which that's a decent chunk of health, which is not preferable. But and I'm just gonna block all of that because I don't have enough attacks to kill him this turn, so I'm just gonna block him. That way I don't take any damage. And he is not attacking, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him. And this is my reward, some gold, a potion, and I get to add a new card to my deck, which, let's see, deal 15 damage next turn, draw 2 additional cards. That's pretty good. That is also pretty good, but I'm gonna go for the Shiv, because Shivs are god tier in this game, at least in my opinion. Let's see, random event. This is, yeah, sure, let me stick my hand for 25% chance to find a relic. 35% chance. I'm just doing this because I'm being stupid. Oh, snap. I just got 2 better blocks. You know what, that's not too bad, because that relic, I'm guessing, upgrade 2 random skills. Got it, yep, see? And most of my skills I have are defends, so of course the 2 defends is what it would use. Sure. Let's go for some potions. 3 random colorless cards. Apply 3 weak. 10 damage to all. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this for fun. And this in case I need it as well. And we'll just skip that one and leave that one. Yeah, sometimes these events can also be enemies. So this is a power. Powers make it to where it does like whatever it says. So at the start of every turn, henceforward, I'm always going to start with what's called what is a Shiv, and Shiv is a here. Actually, you can see the Shiv card pop up on the side there. It is literally a free 4 damage. And I get 1 each turn, so every turn I can deal 4 damage for free. For literally no reason. Just because I can. Shivs are very nice. That's why I like this guy. His shivs and his poison are kind of like god tier if you get them, if you get good enough. See? And right off the bat I can deal 4 damage, and now I can block all of that with 1 block, and then just smack him. And smack him again. Block again, I guess. So all that's blocked. And this turn I start with another 4 free damage. I start with another 3 free damage. And I block all of his attack, and I'll just smack him twice since I'm already blocking all the attack. I don't have to use a second defend. Some fights are a lot easier than others. And he is definitely going to be dead, just like this. I get to add another card, and I'm definitely going to be doing the poison, because I like the poison route. So now I can make a choice between a regular enemy, question mark, or merchant. This one leads to either a rest or an elite. This one leads to, let's see, if I do question mark, then elite, then a fight. But anyway, we'll go ahead and end that one there. So, and it automatically saves after your last encounter. Okay, now you can go ahead and unmute me.